All right, welcome back to another episode of the Perfect 10 podcast. I am one of your hosts, Jacob Erdy. Alongside me, as you already know, Daniel Dees.
That's right. You did that song before, by the way.
No, I didn't, dude.
I swear to God, you did.
No, I've done another 50 song. I don't remember doing. Oh, I might have, dude.
No, you did 21 questions for.
Well, you get why I did it on this one.
Yeah.
Get Rich or Die Trying.
Yeah.
So, anyway, yeah. So this episode, as always, brought to you by Boot Crew Media. If you couldn't tell by that the song
or the title,
you know, I mean, I don't know how you would just randomly click the episode without seeing the title.
Yeah,
but
that's
part of the
maniac behavior.
Anyway, so yeah, we're doing top 10 get rich schemes part 2.
Part 2.
There we go. Trivia question.
Let's hear it.
Where'd it go? Okay. Now, there's no way you're going to get it. I mean, I don't know. You're wildly accurate at these things sometimes.
Oh, my God. You do the same shit.
What do you mean, dude? I like stats. I can't help that we don't know all stats.
How many people have jobs in America?
Okay. Not far, dude. Not far off. You ready?
All right.
How many people, let's see, let me see if this does specify U.S. Okay, so how many people in the U.S. have their identity stolen every year?
What the fuck's that to do with that episode?
Well, identity theft that's like not most, but a ton of get rich quick schemes are based around stealing people's information and identity.
I'm going to say
it's
4,333.
That's not even close, but I mean, to be fair, I can't tell if this number is a lot or a little. It's definitely a lot.
Did I go over or under?
You went way, way, way low. Way low.
Shit.
That's
kind of sad.
The amount you said might be how many people get it stolen every day.
All right. So I'm going to say
it's 4.5% of all U.S. residents.
Shit, I don't know.
And there's like 337 million, 370 million, somewhere in there. But anyway, this number does seem like, it definitely seems like a lot.
All right, what you got?
15 million.
Bullshit. I call bullshit. I call shenanigans on that.
So I'm betting they're accounting for, I bet a ton of dead people have their identity stolen every year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like people's taking, they may be counting people that cash their like dead grandma's Social Security checks.
Okay, that makes sense.
That's what I'm betting that counts for a lot of it.
Yeah, I think that's what they're counting to. I'm talking about like just straight up take a credit card out in somebody else's name.
Well, or like if one of your social media accounts is hacked, like technically
that is identity theft. Okay.
So I've had mine stolen. My Facebook was hacked. Remember by that Saudi guy or whatever was the guy that had a chopped off head in his trunk?
I forgot all about that
shit.
Dude,
whoever stole my Facebook immediately changed the profile picture to a dead body hanging out of a trunk and him holding a bloody machete.
That was awesome.
And then like 50
when
people.
Was that 20?
Like 50 people reported it. And Facebook straight messaged me back, said, "We have no reason to believe that this isn't actually you." I mean, did you look at it? Just go back one picture and then look at the previous.
That was like
500 pictures.
That was like 2017.
Roughly. It was like, it was either somewhere between 5 and 7 years ago.
Okay.
So yeah, it was sometime between 2015 and 2017. But yeah, straight up, nah, dog, that's you.
At first I thought that was just JJ getting on your shit.
My name was changed to some whatever language it was.
Yeah, I thought John Jones had his hand in that.
Yeah, of course.
All right.
But anyway, so wait, we just went a long way around. Anyway, we're doing top 10 get rich schemes part 2.
Yes.
Now again, dude, I went back and listened to episode 49, which was Get Rich Schemes Part 1.
Yeah.
And then I went back and listened to 159, which is Scams and Schemes. We really didn't overlap because they are different things, but they're kind of the same. Though we did mention a lot of things in the scam schemes that neither one of us had remembered even speaking about on
Right.
the previous, because I talked about the guy stealing the which I didn't even remember doing it in the first one anyway. I think we had forgotten we had recorded the other one when we did the second, because I talked about the guy selling the Eiffel Tower in both, and both of us were like, "No, I never heard that before." Dude, all the time, dude, I tell people, like, people ask me like, "Oh, what was on last episode?" It's like, dude, I'll be honest. As soon as we get done,
It's just etch a sketch.
I black out. Yeah, I was like, that's the whole Will Ferrell thing in Old School. I blacked out. What did I say?
Yeah, that's exactly what happens. Because I got my old get rich quick list pulled up. I don't remember ranking any of this.
Did you go back and listen to make sure you weren't going to rank the same things again?
Yes.
Okay. I did too. I'm pretty positive I'm not overlapping anywhere.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and give people a refresher of what I did for Get Rich Quick Schemes Part 1.
Okay.
Number 10, I said sell fake celebrity items on eBay. 9, a food truck outside a weed dispensary. 8, professional funeral guest. 7,
that one was good.
Yeah. 7, professional wingman. 6, a drive-through church. 5, a life coach. 4, open a restaurant with a weird trend. 3, an OnlyFans scam. 2, pretentious app. That's when I said, like,
right,
the app costs like $5,000.
Right. And actually Trump kind of did that, right?
With
so your app was more like an NFT, like you had to buy it.
Yeah, just
to get like a cool background or something.
And it changes like every day.
Yeah, and then celebrities promote it and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, my number 1 was start a podcast where you rank various topics 10 through 1, you monotonize it, you make banking, and you bro down.
Yeah, if only we were better at promoting ourselves and keeping up with the socials.
It's the monetization that we're struggling.
Yeah,
because we're lazy as hell.
Right. Yeah.
Not that we're lazy.
We got more other stuff going on.
Yeah.
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 I'm not going to give y'all a recap of mine. Y'all can go back and listen to episode 49, right?
Yes. I think that was it.
And it's actually funny to go back and listen to because that was still when we had trash audio.
Yeah. I don't miss those episodes.
I feel
like we should go back and do every music episode, one where we had whole
re-record them.
Yeah, re-record them just so
we could do version 2.0 and like maybe revise the list, maybe do it similar to the first one and then take the first one down.
Yeah, we could do that. Something like that. I don't know.
Right, we'll feel it out.
Yeah. All right. You got any honorable mentions? I only have one honorable mention.
Honorable mention, I got expensive gym memberships.
Ooh, yeah.
Because realistically, you ain't using all that stuff anyway.
Yeah,
you know,
I would just open up a gym in your living room.
Really, any gym, 24-hour gyms. People are signing up and never.
Hold on, time out.
Don't get me wrong. You do need a gym to go to.
You just gave me an idea.
Okay.
All right. Fuck a gym.
Okay.
What are we in right now?
An apartment?
No. Like we're in this room. What's this room? A studio.
Yeah, studio.
You're the only podcast studio in Hammond. You know how many people said they want to record a podcast? That could be their gym membership here. You just charge them. You're like, okay, they record a podcast and
like just start subbing this out for other podcasts.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, I should. If I didn't live here, then probably so. But considering it is in my second bedroom, which why I feel like we're always giving away too much information.
We always do.
Oh well, if you put 2 and 2 together, whatever. I lock the door anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, absolutely could rent the studio out. I mean, is what it is. You know?
You pay a month, and and you get access to the studio.
I ain't giving out that many keys to my place, though. You know.
All right, that's fair.
So gym memberships for the most. I mean, I get it. There, it's a necessary deal, but for the most part, people pay and never go. I got capitalizing on mass hysteria.
That's always a good one.
Like the whole green movement in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
Who was the dude that ran for president that got super rich off all of it?
Ralph Nader?
No. Al Gore.
Oh, that dweeb.
Yeah. Al Gore. I got mail-in rebates. Now, specifically the pudding, they call it the pudding. This guy found this glitch, right? Where the rebate for this pudding was X amount of like airline miles.
Mm-hmm.
And he figured out the value of those airline miles was more than what the cost of the pudding was. So he bought like $3,500 worth of this pudding, and he got like millions of airline miles. So he could fly free for some absurd amount of time.
That's
And
pretty
then he
baller.
turned around and donated all the pudding to some charity and got that as a
tax
write-off.
bracket.
Yeah.
That's genius.
That's not even nothing illegal about it at all.
I mean,
He just found a glitch and made it work.
hey, good for him.
Just like they used to have that TV show back in the day, Extreme Couponers or whatever, where
Yeah,
people,
that's maniacs.
yeah, for sure. But like they would like it always had something to do with laundry detergent. Like you could buy so many things of laundry detergent, and when you check out, it's like they owe you 10 cents, like something absurd. And I got NFTs.
Yeah.
I know we had mentioned it's hilarious because in that first episode, we were both like, yeah, isn't that like, what about those new things they're doing now where they're selling like highlight videos that you can just go watch wherever?
Yeah.
Like
It's funny. Like that was brand spanking new at the time, and now we just clown the shit.
Yeah. And then like, don't get me wrong, like you can look at NFTs both ways. Like, yeah, it is kind of cool to buy a virtual pack of cards and open it up like, oh, you got a rare one. Oh, you got this, you got that. But then it's like, okay, whatever, like, sure, like they are worth whatever somebody's willing to pay. They're vaguely like trading cards, sure, but like, who cares? Like, who cares? You can go watch these highlights wherever.
It's just like collecting baseball cards with extra steps,
right? And more expensive.
Yeah, instead of just going like Target, hey, pack of baseball cards.
Right.
That's it in the transaction.
Done. But that is my honorable mentions.
My honorable mention, I got a bar/bookstore. Like I love drinking a beer while I read.
Dude, where was it at? No, this place was awesome. They have that.
They do?
Yes, it was I think it's in Fort Lauderdale. I just remember going in there. No, dude, where was it? Because this place was sweet. Like the whole.
I call it library.
Yeah, no, it was basically a library
But
with a
bar.
sweet bar.
Nice.
The whole wall just full of books, and like you can just take them.
Okay, I dig it. Just get a drink.
Like it's kind of an honor system. Like they expect you to just bring it back when you get done.
Mm-hmm.
But there was no like checking in or checking out system. They're like, yeah, you can take a book, just bring it back.
I feel like people who go there, they respect the system.
I think it might have been in Colorado, actually.
That sounds like a Colorado thing. It doesn't sound like a Florida thing.
Yeah, I think it might have been in Colorado.
Yeah,
but the place was awesome though, because
I would love to do that.
It was like all old school wood paneling, and it was like a huge wall of books. Yeah, I'm pretty positive it was either a brewery or just a regular bar in Colorado.
Dude, I would go there. Like that'd be a bar I frequent. Just go there, get a book,
place
get a
was
drink,
awesome. Yeah,
and just chill.
And they had like lounge chairs everywhere.
Oh, dude, that sounds like
snag a book, snag a drink, just sit down and read. So yeah,
I would love that. I'm glad that exists.
You just need to do one.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't. Nobody reads around here.
Fair.
We're 50th in education for a reason.
Are we?
We really are.
That's dead last if my math adds up right.
Yep, 3 straight years. All right, so let's go ahead and dive in.
Okay.
All right. Number 10. What's the worst thing about social media? What ruins the experience? For
What
people?
ruins the experience? Having to actually do all the posting?
Old people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Facebook became less cool when like your aunt got on it. It started sending you Farmville requests and bullshit like that. Remember Farmville?
Dude, yes. Actually, I read the book on Facebook. It's like 700 pages. It's a lot. But, dude, there's so many things. Farmville, there was a whole company. There was like a third party that did like, I was going to put them as one of my get rich because like they figured out an algorithm. I actually meant to go add that to my list. They figured out not an algorithm, but they figured out a formula of ways to make games wildly addicting to where there was a bunch of games for a while there, like Candy Crush.
I still love me some Crush.
Yeah. People, yeah. See, you got a problem.
Well, no, it's just a fun game. Like if I'm bored.
Have you ever spent money on it?
No, hell no.
Okay.
I've never spent
people
a dime on a mobile
People
game.
spend an absurd amount. Same thing with Farmville. But yeah, they figured out some formula that like how they make games addicting, like certain things, certain way the game has to be set up for people to get hung on it.
Mm-hmm.
And like just took wild advantage of like people with too much downtime.
I believe it.
Uh,
But yeah, my idea is a social media app that kicks you off at a certain age.
oh, just boot you.
You boot you.
Oh, dude, that would. I mean, that's not bad.
I mean, I'll probably get sued for age discrimination.
Well, not if it's in the terms when you sign up, right?
Yeah, put it in the terms. Hey, as soon as you're 41, you can enjoy your 40th year on here, but 41, yeah, out.
Well, that's, I mean, like Facebook originally, you could only sign up if you had
A
certain
college
college emails. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Make it a very exclusive app.
well, there already is one now of it's something to do with famous people. You can only sign up if you're invited, and each person only gets 3 invites or something like that.
Oh, that's pretty baller.
So, it's a very niche.
Somebody
niche
send us
community.
that invite.
But you have to be invited. Like it started with like certain famous people, and they could only invite 3 people, and those people could only invite 3 people. So like you have to use your invites wisely, you know.
All right, that'd be awkward. You get that invite in a room with 4 of your friends.
Right. Yes. Sorry, homies. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, now that
Because one of your invites,
it's something.
got to waste one of their invites on the odd man out.
Right. So it's. I think that's what it is. Something. It's something like that. I just heard about
But
it.
if
the
it's
other day.
not, it should be.
Right.
Add that to the list.
Yeah. There we go.
All right. Number 9. Why isn't this a thing already? Red Zone is the best thing in the damn sports world.
Okay.
Red Zone, but for other sports.
Oh, like
a
baseball would be wild.
Baseball would be awesome.
There's so many games, though less action, more games. So,
Like if the game's coming down to like it's bottom of the 9th, the Reds are up on the Mets 4-3.
or have one channel, all sports.
Like ESPN used to be.
But no, I'm saying like every action play from every sport that's going on.
Ooh, I see what you mean.
At that time, that day.
All right, I'm down.
Because there's certain times a year where baseball, basketball, and football, and golf, and
baseball and basketball are never on at the same. Oh yeah, it is during
October.
No, NBA's like late October. Well, it's
really?
Yeah.
Oh. Anyway, well, there's certain days where like there's like 5 sports on at once.
Yeah.
And whoever your Scott Hansen is, which that dude is awesome.
That dude's a G. I love Scott Hansen. Andrew Siciliano for the DirecTV people out there.
Dude must eat 17 uppers.
He has to.
Every day.
I would love to have his job.
That's too much going on.
I get fired from it easily.
Just slip up here and there and just
like, I'll be right back.
Oh, shit, I missed something.
Be right back. I go take a shit. I'm not taking the mic with me.
Exactly. Yeah. I got you in the bathroom, boys. Yeah. Yeah, that's a wild job though. But no, that's okay. I feel you on that.
All right, number 8. I haven't really came up with the store name yet, but it's a store that exploits astrology people. Like, say, here's a crystal to repel bad vibes from whatever your ex's zodiac sign is. Here's some essential oils. Rub it on that. Then people who are like a Scorpio won't fuck with you.
Hold on, dude. I've seen this was either in a movie or a podcast I was listening to.
I hope this is a thing. Please say it's a thing, because I would love to work there.
Hold on, dude. I'm digging through my brain right now. I remember seeing. Oh, it's in an episode of Rick and Morty. Okay. Yes, it is absolutely an episode. You could go in there and you could buy. Yeah, I can't remember what episode it is. I think it's season 1. It's either season 1 or season 2, because his sister falls in love with the guy that like is like working the place, and he was like the one that was evil and like creating all the. Because I mean, obviously it's a wild, wacky universe. Yeah. Great episode though, dude. Oh, dude, I gotta.
There's a new episode out.
Is there?
Yeah,
I have to go watch the new season. I haven't seen. What is it? Season 4?
Season 5 we're on.
What? Oh, I gotta catch up. I've seen 1 and 2, and I think 3.
But we got like I need to open up a store just so I could just sell the most random bullshit to astrology.
This is exactly what. That's exactly what it's.
I would love that. Like that'd be a dream job of mine.
You don't remember that episode, dude?
I really don't.
I mean, maybe I'm tripping, but I'm pretty positive.
I have to go back and watch.
It's season 1 or 2.
But just think, like, here's some post-it notes with like some chakra on it, whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
There you go. Just
All those things. It was random. It was like lucky rabbit's feet. It was like love potions, all that stuff.
yeah. So here's some
that
deer
thunder?
sausage. Yeah.
Huh.
Here's some deer sausages. The deer was born in like it's a water
On
sign.
a full moon.
It's a water sign deer sausage.
Yeah.
All right, you're 1098.
My number 10. All right. So mine, I see yours are mostly all original examples.
Yes.
So my
At least I think they're original.
right. Mine are just examples of different ones.
All right, that's fine.
So my number 10, this one's a little obscure, but it's one most people don't think about. And it is not necessarily a get rich quick scheme, but it is a way people expedite you paying for things.
Okay.
Serving sizes. Prime example. All right. You used to work out all the time, or do you? I
I
mean,
still lift over here and there.
all right. Do you remember getting like you go get whey protein
Yeah.
for a post workout?
Yeah.
Now it says take 3 scoops for 60 grams of protein.
Yeah.
You know, pretty much everybody knows, or like in like your bodybuilding buddies know, like, well, your body can only absorb 20 grams of protein immediately after a workout.
Well, only 20 grams of protein can handle me.
Yeah, but I'm saying though, the serving size is always 3 scoops for 60 grams.
Yeah.
And that's why everybody that works out terribly hard in college, their toilet always looks like a Jackson Pollock painting
Yes.
because all that extra protein, your body can't absorb it, and it just gives
goes
you
the shits.
yeah, it just goes right through you.
Yep. I hate to see it, but you know what?
So there's a ton of workout things that are good examples of this serving size thing. They always over prescribe you because they know it can't hurt you. But if you follow what it says, you're going to need to buy it 3 times as much as you actually need to. You do 1 scoop of protein after a workout. You don't need 3 scoops.
Okay.
Train. Oh, hold on.
Haven't heard of train in a while.
Right? Train.
We
Um,
haven't heard. No, we haven't heard in a while. Police
I
sirens.
just about to say sirens, dude.
knock on wood.
I mean, they're not going to affect us.
we just perfect 10 curse some poor
Somebody
bastard.
just got cursed bad, dude. But no, laundry detergent is another one. You use Tide Pods?
No,
On the thing it says small load 1, medium
they
load
don't
2.
taste very well.
Huh?
They don't taste good.
Large load 3. You don't, if you use 3 of them, you're a fool.
Even when I had Tide Pods, I only just throw one in
Just
there.
one every time.
That's all it needs.
Yeah. And actually, a lot of people aren't realizing if a lot of times if your laundry starts smelling weird, it's because
Too much detergent.
too much detergent and it can't wash it all out.
Yep, and it has like a little funky, moldy smell.
And
to it.
laundry detergent is wildly expensive. So they just want you
That's
to buy
racket.
more.
I mean, because what are you going to do? Not wash your clothes?
Exactly.
I just.
But they're overprescribing because, again, not hurting anything. They just want you to buy it more faster.
Yep.
Buy more of it faster. Anyway, so serving sizes are just kind of a broad pick, but specific.
I know what you mean.
My number 9, again, I got most supplements.
Yes. I used to get like
And,
this,
dude, I take 8 of them a day.
dude, I bought this GNC multivitamin pack for men. I
Yep.
did my I did not need half of that shit.
Well, I mean, what can it hurt, right?
Nothing. Just made my pee smell funky.
I take a multivitamin.
I take that. I take fish oil.
Fish oil, CoQ10. There's some other random heart ones. Pretty much, if it says good for heart or brain, I take it. I take maca root.
What's that for?
It's supposed to be good for mood and brain function. I also just started taking Alpha Brain.
I tried that. That gave me the worst migraines.
Really, it's very expensive,
Yes.
and
Like,
it's
as soon as he started plugging that on Joe Rogan started plugging on his podcast, I was like, let me give you some Alpha Brain.
well, like I've waited. I just started taking. It's been around for a couple years now.
Like, this came about like 2014, 2015 area.
Yeah.
when I tried it.
Anything that says it's good for heart or brain function, give it to me.
There you go.
Like a legit yesterday, I almost ordered some prebiotics and probiotics.
I shit normal, so I don't need
Well, I
any of
mean,
that.
yeah, but I thought it was just because like, so there's what is it? Microbiology. What's the one where they study like your gut health? It's microbiology. Something. But anyway, there's this whole theory, right? Here we go. Drink. Honestly, dude, go ahead. Getting philosophical or scientific. So I met this dude, right? It's one of Mike's buddies. So this dude was a genius.
Okay.
He starts talking about there's this whole theory that like all of your thoughts and feelings come from your stomach. Like the way that your micro.
Okay, you just wrote him off as a genius.
The way no.
I hear that. I'm like,
no, it's not
I'm
the
out.
guy. It's not that. No, it's a whole science. Like the way your microorganisms and stuff in your stomach break down the different things you eat affects the way it goes in your blood, affects the way your brain absorbs the blood, like all the
I'll have to
nutrients and
read
everything.
That sounds like a crock of bullshit. That sounds like astrology for men.
Okay, they would tell you that you don't even think your thoughts.
Bullshit.
It's well, but again, though,
it's the Red Baron frozen pizza that made me say all this.
Exactly.
Yeah, right.
Well, no, so you know how like just like Snickers, you're not yourself when you're hungry. You know, you get real moody and real aggro whenever you're like hungry.
Yeah.
Boom. That's one argument.
No, it's because I'm hungry. I want to fucking eat, and people say some dumb shit when I'm hungry.
Anyway,
like people are at their most stupid when
I'm
I'm at my
not
most
saying, this
hungry.
ain't my theory, but
I just think it's bullshit.
there's a lot of science behind gut biome, like whatever's in your
Okay, well,
stomach.
actually, we'll put this to the test. We'll see how the way I think changes because I'm about going like a high vegetarian, low protein diet, cutting out carbs and all that, try to lose some gut fat.
Okay.
We'll see how that affects me.
All right.
I'll probably be a lot more moody. I'll tell you that right now.
There you go, dude.
But it will not change the way I think.
Okay.
I'll be a lot more ornery. That I'm sure of. Well, I don't even have to get the shit in my stomach to tell you that right now.
Anyway,
Or maybe that's the Red Baron pizza talking.
I didn't come up with this, dude. Okay, this guy's some scientist.
Yeah, he sounds like a quack.
But anyway, so that was my number 9. Dude, we gotta get rolling, dude.
We're at 30 minutes in. We're at your number 9.
All right, so my number 8, it's kind of a blanket statement, but I have some like specific examples. I got obscure subscription-based services.
Ooh, I love those.
Like watch clubs or like Box of Awesome.
Mm-hmm. Like clothing, like
Dollar Shave Club,
Stitch Fix.
all those. Because like realistically, sure, that like they get you in the door with that first offer. It seems like a great offer.
Like HelloFresh. And
then after that, it's like, Then you're just paying monthly for something that you don't even really want that much.
Mm.
You know?
Yeah.
I did a whiskey club one time, which was cool. I know
you get.
It was Flaviar. You could pick all these little taster tubes, but realistically, it was like, well, once you find one you like,
that's all you need.
That's all you want.
Yeah.
So,
like, I don't need to taste like a smoky bourbon that was aged in a barrel for 17 and a half years.
I don't need 3 tubes of those
under
every
a
month
for $1
for $90. You know,
Yeah,
I'll just buy a bottle of whatever I like.
When you're at our age, you like what you like.
Yeah. Now you might like a handful of different things in that area.
I'll go try some stuff out, but I'm not gonna.
I don't want to subscribe to something.
Yeah.
You know. So that's my number 8.
All right, my number 7. Target overly political people and get donations for a cause you know they'd get upset over.
But like make it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if I see somebody, like there's a cat around here that just has like the most trumped out truck you'll see in Hammond. Is that the rain?
Yeah, I told you, dude. It slaps against these single pane windows.
Holy
like,
shit! I'll
sounds
just go.
weird.
I'll tailgate him. Follow him to something like, "Hey, homie, I'm trying to fight woke culture right now."
Look, dog, and like have a
I-
petition with a bunch of fake signatures on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say, look, here's what everybody's donating. Just feel like whatever you feel comfortable donating.
And you anchor them high. You're like, dude, there's people really behind this. Like everybody's throwing up like
Like this cat right here.
$7,500.
Yeah. He threw 7,500 on here. Just whatever you're comfortable with. We just gotta stop this woke shit.
Right.
I'm sure, and just pocket the money.
And I mean, sure, 90% of the people are going to turn you down, but 10%, dog, hey, it's free money.
I see like a girl with like
It's a numbers game
with blue hair and a septum piercing. Like, hey, straight men, am I right?
Yeah,
straight white men. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you, dog. Yeah, I mean, hey, people get behind a cause.
Oh yeah, they will throw their money for that cause too. And why can't I exploit that?
You can.
I should.
I'm not stopping you.
I feel like it'd be right picking. Just walk on Southeastern's campus. You're like fishing with dynamite.
Yep, you just got to aim the right direction with the people that are coming through.
Yep, just wear.
And honestly, have 2 different packets in your hand and just keep flipping from one to the other.
Dude, I can't believe
Play
Just now
both
remember,
sides.
As soon as I said Southeastern, I just had a core memory unlocked. This guy, like he'd wear a March of Dimes shirt on campus, and people just give him money.
I mean, that's awesome. Dude.
He said he just got it from Goodwill.
Who has a March of Dimes?
This
Did he
guy
carry a jar around with him too?
No, like he was just walking. Like when I was working at Starbucks, he just
Dude, honestly, if I was in a giving mood, I probably would give him some money.
me too. That's the damnedest thing. Like he looks like a nice dude. He's just wearing a March of Dimes shirt. He's just posted up at Starbucks. If somebody just like March of Dimes on here's $10.
March of Dimes
he
is,
just pocket that shit.
is so well advertised. It's like everybody supports it. Well, I don't even know what it goes to.
I think kids in wheelchairs.
I don't think so. Is that United Way?
I don't know.
Nobody knows what March of Dimes
Well,
goes to.
regardless, that guy's going to hell.
Yeah. Yeah, just like wear a United Way shirt around, dude. People will give you money.
Or get one of the Seinfeld shirts, the Human Fund.
Yeah.
Money for people. See if anybody would donate.
Yeah, that's good.
All right, number 6. I got vapes for simps. Just to be like, hey, this is bath water of Ana de Armas. Vape it. And they'll probably shell some good money for that.
Dude, I just watched Gray Man yesterday. Ana de Armas is fine, dude.
Yes, she is.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Have you seen Gray Man yet?
I expected more out of it. It was fine action movie,
Yeah.
but it kind of got boring after a while.
Well, I like it because it was like theoretically a regular action movie.
Yeah,
It wasn't like superheroes.
I know. I think you just got a good cast like that. I didn't want it just like your basic run-of-the-mill Jason Bourne action movie.
I hear you.
I wanted something more.
Dude, these windows sound so weird.
It does. I bet that'll put you right to sleep, though.
Oh, yeah. So that was your 7-6?
That was my 7-6.
Simp. Okay, I see.
Yeah, vapes for simps. Like these pervert
They're
dudes,
already vaping.
like, hey, look at this vape pen. I'm rubbing it on like this babe's foot. Who wants it?
Well,
Oh, dude.
and people are just itching to try new flavors, dude. They'll try any flavor that comes out.
Hey, you try that Cameron Diaz flavor yet?
Right. Oh, yeah.
Somebody will.
That's actually, you could start that for sure.
Oh, yeah. Just get a celebrity with no shame to
Because
endorse.
this is what blows my mind, dude. I know a ton of people that vape. I never see them with the same flavor. So they're whoever these people are, all these people that vape are going to try whatever flavor.
Yeah. It's so weird. Like, hey, suck on this. What is it? Cotton candy. No, thank
You
you.
just like to call it a suck stick.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So, yeah. It's number 6. Vapes for simps.
Okay, my number 7. Straight to the point. Porn or prostitution. Make some money quick.
OnlyFans.
Yeah, OnlyFans. I mean, it is a get rich quick scheme. Sex sells.
Just go in there, spread your cheeks,
Is what it is.
pay your rent.
It's literally the oldest profession. Occupation. I guess it's not an occupation, profession, I guess.
Technically, that's wrong.
Huh?
Fisherman was.
Well, if they were just fishing to provide for themselves,
And for the community.
they're not selling it
Well, how they pay the prostitute?
with fish.
Fish for fish.
They had to catch the fish to pay for.
To taste her fish.
Yeah.
All right. It was an even trade.
I guess. That's bartering, baby.
That's free market capitalism.
So that's my number 7. My number 6. I've noticed way more of these in the more recent years. And I don't know why. I guess it's because people are falling for it more. People are like, the fear culture is like creeping in everybody about everything, right? So like I had insurances basically, and I almost threw in my honorable mention, but
Insurance fraud?
no, just insurance in general. Because
Okay.
you pay for a certain, like you're gonna pay for house insurance your entire life and never use it.
Don't let Ashley hear this. Ashley Terrell.
Well, no, I'm saying like,
She'll cut you those eyes again.
well, I mean, or the homie, shout out Dustin. No, they're a necessary evil. Don't get me wrong. Like, so my house did flood during the storm. Whatever.
Don't you wish you had flood insurance?
I did. I had to.
Aren't you glad you had it?
Yeah, but if I wasn't required to have it, I wouldn't have, and I would have just ate it, whatever, because
You would not have been like, whatever. You've been pissed.
well, when you figure, so like
Get flood insurance.
if you don't, well, I mean, I live in a flood zone. So if you don't live in a flood zone,
Louisiana is a flood zone.
right? Most people still get a $400 a year policy, and they pay it for 50 years and never
Okay.
use it.
I'm fine with that.
What's that? $20,000?
That's fine. That's math.
20,000.
Yeah.
You know, is what it is. You know, like fire insurance. You know, I guess that's
That's homeowners insurance, I think.
yeah, homeowners, but still, like homeowners insurance, most people are never going to use it. Necessary evil. If you have a mortgage, then you have to have it. Whatever. That I didn't put in my list.
Okay.
I don't know how I went down that road.
I don't know why you went down that road either.
Well, because I have aftermarket extended warranties on my list.
Oh, okay.
So where like, you know, your car runs out at 50,000 miles or 5 years, right?
Yeah.
And there's aftermarket companies, which I don't ever remember when we were kids, there being a secondary market for vehicle warranties.
Now that you mention it, you're right.
But now there's tons of them. There's secondary, there's like they're homeowners warranties.
Mm-hmm.
Because like most time when you buy a house, you can write in $1,000 home warranty, just like if the AC goes out or whatever, it's on the seller. Well, now they have like home warranty companies or secondary market vehicle warranty companies that they're usually structured in a way where they're not going to pay out anything anyway, because it's like, oh, well, if you didn't register such and such, then it's void, but you already paid for the policy. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, just secondary extended warranties in general, because like we went over in a couple episodes before, the financial moves, when extended warranties are 70 to 80% a waste anyway, not going to be used.
That's fair.
So it's just a money-making scheme.
It really is.
Good on them. You know, they are taking a risk, sure, but a risk that they're going to figure out some way to work around anyway.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I like that pick. I like it a lot.
when's the last time you had a warranty that you actually could
Never.
use?
Never.
I think, OtterBox back in the day. Wait, does OtterBox still exist?
I see people with them.
I'm sure.
That clunky shit.
Well, OtterBox, dude, they actually,
Those are a pain in the ass.
you could get a free one basically anytime. You could lose the seal, send them a picture of it, they send you a whole new one.
Sabotage that motherfucker.
Great warranty situation. But that's the only one I could think of. I haven't had an OtterBox in years. So that's my 7-6.
All right. My 5-4. My number 5. Parents are getting pissed that their kid won't stop playing this game. They hire a professional gamer to give them their kids like gamer tag. That professional gamer just fucks them up all the time on the game. Kid doesn't want to play the game anymore. Like a video game bounty hunter for parents.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you're talking about a whole service,
Yes.
a whole new industry,
Yes.
which does that not exist?
I don't think it does.
It should.
I mean, I'd pay just to get my students to stop talking about fucking Call of Duty Warzone.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that sounds totally valid, dude. You pay, yeah, it's like bounty hunters for.
Yeah. Hey, these are the kids' gamer tags. Fuck them up, fam.
Go destroy their hopes and dreams.
Yeah. They want to be like
Kill their
professional
motivation.
gamers. They want to be professional gamers. Get them. Just fuck them up.
I like that. It's either one, going to make them way better and actually make them succeed, or two, kill their dreams and get
Hopefully
them
the latter.
working somewhere else in a more productive way.
Yeah. Maybe they'll pick up a book.
Yeah. Okay. I'm here for it.
All right. So my number 4. This is a new industry. I'll hope to get picked up. I mean, it's probably illegal, but a review bomb firm. Say you're a business owner, you hire my firm, like me and my workers will go to your competitor, review bomb them on Google, Yelp, say they got roaches and shit.
Yeah, I think that exists as well. I think it does in the positive way. Like you'll see on Amazon all the time. If because I pretty much anything I buy off Amazon, I'm going to read the reviews.
Yeah.
Or just at least a couple.
I never read the 5 stars or the 1 stars. I always read the 4s and the 2s.
Because
just to avoid those.
Most of the first 20 you see are obviously written by somebody that didn't actually use the product. It's just by a firm that's like writing reviews as their job.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's nothing but like over the top positive, and you could tell that it was nothing personal in there. It's just like, oh, this product is amazing. Oh, it showed up perfectly on time. Like nothing specific about it at all.
See, I got this idea because I teach kids, and my aunt-in-law just got a new book, so I'm about to have them like write positive reviews for her book on Amazon.
There you go.
But and I thought, wait a minute, I could use this for a better purpose. Go find a business owner, like, hey, who's your biggest competitor? Them. All right.
Do it in a negative way.
Yeah, give me like $300. We'll bomb his reviews on Yelp.
Okay. Well, that's unethical, but
I don't give a fuck. That's money,
I don't
baby.
care. It's not me doing it. But
Oh, I broke some ethics. Oh no.
but no, there is definitely those things do exist for sure.
Good. I'm glad. That's dirty capitalism.
That's your 5-4.
That's 5-4.
My number 5, pretty straightforward. I don't know how this didn't get mentioned in any of the other two that we did. Sell your organs. I mean, you can't sell them all, clearly.
Okay, you can sell a kidney.
You can sell parts of your liver.
Yes, you can. It regenerates.
Right. People already sell their plasma out of the blood.
Yeah, I see billboards around that on Hammond.
People already sell their semen.
Okay.
Can you sell a ball? One of your balls?
I don't want to. I mean,
Right.
good.
I mean, well, I don't want to sell a kidney either. You know, you can sell a lung.
I mean, would you rather donate, a ball or a kidney?
I think I go kidney.
I think I go kidney too. Those are my boys.
I drink
We
enough.
bet-
I drink enough water. I keep these kidneys flushed,
Oh, me too. I've been pounding waters lately
dude.
with the occasional beer here and there.
I'm on a gallon and a half at least a day.
Dude, whoever said it, like once you quit Coke and all that, you never go back.
I don't.
They were-
I haven't had a soda in years.
Dude, I dare you to go drink a Coke right now. It's the nastiest.
It's terrible.
It's the nastiest shit now.
I tried one a couple months ago just because like we were out of water and there was Cokes in the fridge. I was like, I don't want it at all.
Like, I can't. It's like, just felt like I was drinking syrup.
Yeah, that's like I hadn't drank a green Monster in like 6-7 years. I drank one. Is the thickest, nastiest
I
thing.
mean, I'll still pound a Mountain Dew Code Red. That's always delicious for me. But
Nope.
But like a Coke though, I can't drink anymore.
I will say I can still sip on a Dr. Pepper.
You know what
Uh,
they say about Dr. Pepper?
I don't know that I know what they say about it.
Well, according to Prime Time, it makes lady parts stink.
Okay. I have heard that.
He's one who told me.
Okay.
That sounds like something that
Sounds valid.
is. I mean, I don't doubt that
It
science.
has that taste and smell about it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I can't. I mean, I argue against the science. What you eat is what you think, but I'll buy the science. What you drink is what your cooch smells
yeah,
like.
okay, fair.
So now, ever since Prime Time told me that, every time I see a broad drink a Dr. Pepper
Ooh,
or has
gonna
like
be a rough evening.
yeah. Now, next time you go to a girl's apartment, open up her fridge, and you see
A lot of
like
Dr. Pepper.
a lot of Dr. Pepper, it's gonna ruin your experience.
You know what? Actually, I got to get up early in the morning. You know, I got to
like
head
you-
out.
Like you kissing on her, she keeps trying to push your head down, and you're like getting a neck exercise, trying to keep it up.
Save myself for marriage.
Yeah.
So 5, sell your organs. 4. All right. Now I think we said in the episode where we came up with the idea of doing this one again that we weren't gonna put this on our list, but
You got to.
I had to.
I knew you were putting it.
I
But that,
had to. I got extreme veterinarian diagnosis. C's.
yeah, sell vet medication, like
I mean, just like
medication in house.
if you're a vet, anytime somebody brings a dog in that's been struggling, you know what? Dang, turns out it's got diabetes. It's got stage 3 lung cancer. It's going to be $3,000 a month for the medical. Because people, dude, there are people that will pay absurd amounts
But
of
you're
money.
fucked the moment they go get a second opinion from another vet.
Sure, you can just say, "Oh, well, I guess
Well, he's wrong.
right." Tell him to prove me wrong. Show me the results.
Yes.
That's because the thing is, if a vet tells you something, you can't argue it.
Hey, man.
Who's got a CT, whatever that machine is? They do the CT.
CT scan?
Who's got it? Who else got one of those for a dog?
Right. Hey, your horseman has got clinical depression.
Yeah, exactly.
Here, buy some of these horse
Some
antidepressants.
SSRIs or whatever.
Yeah.
Turns
See,
out they're just 10 times more expensive for
And they're-
animals than they are
yeah.
for people.
here's their medication. It's a suppository. So get here. I got some gloves here for extra $5.
Yeah.
There you go.
Dude, you could just upsell so much
Man, that's a great idea.
and nobody can argue with you.
Nobody.
Anyway,
Hey, your dog's got a sore throat.
yeah, yeah. He's got your dog's got tonsillitis.
We gotta get them tonsils out. So you have to board them up here. That's gonna be about $300 for the weekend. Well, $400 since Monday's Labor Day.
Right.
So, yeah, just keep them here. We'll operate on them on Tuesday. You can pick them up on
Be totally
Wednesday.
fine.
Yep.
So that's
It'd be
my
like you pick them up. I swear you'll believe that nothing was wrong with them in the first
different
place.
animal.
Different animal.
So that's my 4.
All right, my number 3. I got a professional ex-harasser. Yeah, ex you don't like? Hire my company, we'll harass them. Call it harass her.
Harass her. Yeah, nice.
Harass her.
Yeah. I
Like
mean,
she posts something on posts a photo on Facebook, get my firm, we'll put nothing but laughing emojis on it.
right.
Write that confidence.
Or go post like the flex in the arm.
Yep.
Like, you know, for some reason they just don't like that one. You know?
Yeah.
It's like, what you mean I look strong?
And then buy my diamond package, we'll actually send one of the good looking guys out there to go on a date with her and get her like the worst date possible. And then she goes back to you.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah. Okay. I got you. That's similar to, I feel like there was a movie like that.
Yeah. The Dane Cook movie. What was
Well,
it?
that's Good Luck Chuck.
No, it's another one.
Right.
My best friend's girl. That's what he did.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Forgot about that. Thank you for reminding me. But yeah, professional ex-harasser.
All right. That's your 3.
Yeah, just go on there on their Instagram and just talk shit in the comments.
Yeah.
Be like, you went with that filter?
Exactly.
Boy.
A bunch of like just sly, like not dead on the nose, but you know, because they always they always read in between the lines too much, you know?
Yeah. Be like, oh, I love those silly filters.
Right, exactly. So my number 3, this one I found when I was doing research and whatnot. I got phony job listings. Now, when I saw it, I was like, what does that even really mean? But it makes perfect sense and makes way more sense now since the whole COVID thing, being that a lot of stuff is done virtually anyway. So they're going to post job listings that don't actually exist, but like for jobs that do exist, like common jobs, and then you do a quick interview over Zoom or whatever, and you say, look, go ahead and send your, you know, like we need to hire you pretty quick. Go ahead and send all your information in, fill out your W-9, W-4, 1099, whatever it is. Send us all your info and look, we're going to file it and you can start next week, whatever. But it's not an actual job at an actual place. They just send you all their personal information, their social security. Because I mean, you do have to put your social security number, send a picture of your ID number. Like when you're filing for an actual job, they do need those things.
Yes.
So you just keep stealing people's information for jobs that don't actually exist.
Nice.
And apparently it's happened a ton more since the COVID stuff because so much stuff is done like online anyway.
Okay.
So look out. That's an actual one y'all need to be looking out for. Like,
so if you're on Indeed and you see a job that sounds too good to be true,
make sure that like call the phone number to the company, you know, make sure the job actually exists and it's a real place.
I like that one.
It's a
real thing. Fuck them. That's some shitty shit.
Right. That's a trash thing to do.
But what can you do?
Right. So it's just stealing people's ID and
keep your head on
get
the
all that
swivel
personal
out
info.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Watch out. All right, my number 1. All right, that Joker painting.
Wait, you're number 2.
Number 2. Oh, I'm sorry. Shit, drink.
I was
so excited for my number 1.
I know what it is now.
No, you don't. All right, number 2. I have it labeled as influencer store, but it's not exactly what it is. All right. It's a store, but you can only shop there if you have like 250,000 followers on Instagram.
Okay. All right.
And people will be busting down the door.
It's all about exclusivity, dude.
I know.
People love exclusivity.
Saying, I got this and you don't because
you can't.
Yep. You broke bitch.
Right.
I just love calling people broke bitch.
That's
a hell of an insult.
You have established that track record.
I love calling people a broke bitch. Like MTV Cribs. That'd be me. Like when Dave Chappelle opened up, we got to do Chappelle shows.
Yeah, we do. It's gonna be so tough, dude. But oh well.
We have to like pull it up on YouTube.
Yeah, I mean, there's plenty to go through.
Yeah. But when he was doing like the MTV Cribs episode, he opened up there, "Hello, you broke motherfuckers." That was probably, man, that's some funny shit.
But yeah, no, and like something like that, there's no doubt it will exist, like some sort of exclusive to get into this like auction or whatever. You have to have X amount of followers to even get into the room to see the things for sale.
Yeah.
They might be for sale for $10, but you can only get them
if you have that many followers.
I got you. Okay.
I mean,
that's
like
your two?
People will be busting out. They're like, hey, here's my Insta, here's my followers, let me in. All right, you in. Oh, you only have 249,999. Sorry, you have to get another one.
Better go start a burner.
Yeah,
follow yourself.
Or post a thirst trap.
So that was your two?
That was my two.
My number two. All right, this is the only legitimate one on my list, though it's legitimate and a ton of illegitimates mixed into it.
Okay.
Get rich schemes. These days, this is a very real one. It's one that I've been doing tons of research on to do it the legitimate way.
Politician.
Tech startups. Tech startups. The tech world is a wild place.
It's a wild, wild west right now. If you like that, if you're getting into tech startup, I highly recommend watching the show on HBO, Silicon Valley. That's one of the funniest shows you'll ever watch in your life.
Okay. Have you ever seen Antitrust?
No.
Classic movie.
No.
Very much worth a watch. The scarier side of the tech world, but no. So tech startups though, like first off, you have to really know like what you're doing to be able to raise money, right? But you can raise money for something that, if you're a good enough salesperson, you can raise money for something that doesn't exist. You remember Theranos? It was that lady, right? It was the first female billionaire.
Yeah.
It was for this pharmaceutical thing that was a patch that like tested your blood and would administer drug, like whatever amount of certain drugs you needed at the time, according to the testing of your blood. But it was all done in a patch, which obviously doesn't exist.
I mean, I see women walk around with patches on there. I think that's for diabetes, though.
Yeah, but no. This thing is like, it's like a doctor on your arm, basically.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
Right. So anyway, so this woman like was a billionaire. She made it to be a billionaire for a product that never existed.
Hey,
that's how good of a salesperson.
I respect the grind.
There was this thing called color.com back in the day that was like supposed to be like kind of like an Instagram, but kind of like a Facebook, but better. It was like a situation where it was this app that you would post pictures of stuff on, like scenery, food, entertainment going on, and it was only shared within a certain proximity of other people using the app.
Interesting.
So you could kind of see what's going on around you, kind of a good idea in theory, but whenever they launched, they didn't it wasn't supported well enough for so anytime somebody pulled the app up, there was kind of nobody in their area that had the app currently functioning.
Okay.
So it flopped. They raised like $43 million and it flopped. It lasted like a couple months and shut down. But I mean, don't get me wrong, Theranos over $1 billion.
Hey.
It never actually, which I think she's in jail now, but
should be. I mean, that's pretty fucked up.
Now, again, and both of them, neither one started with ill intent, but at a certain point, it's your due diligence to be like, okay, my bad. Looks like this ain't gonna work, But is what it is,
Yeah.
Chasing the dream.
Like I said, keep your head on the swivel out there. You'll get scammed.
So that is my 2 spot.
All right, my number 1. You got a painting right there.
Mm-hmm.
Go get it appraised. Put some insurance on it. Get like $1 million policy on that painting.
Yep.
So what you do? You hire me. I come steal it from you.
Yep.
And then you claim that on your insurance.
Yep.
Insurance, like art insurance fraud.
See, and if you know what? Where do you get it? Where do you get art appraised?
In Hammond, probably nowhere. We're not cultured enough.
I'm wildly curious as to what that would appraise for, just because I know how much I paid for it.
It has to be worth more than what you paid.
Absolutely. It absolutely has to be, because it's like an artist that you wouldn't know, right? So either that makes it worth more or makes it worth way less.
Probably less. If Banksy painted that, it'd probably be worth like probably like a couple 100,000.
Right, but it was like this 16-year-old black girl that I met at a concert.
Oh, you ain't getting shit for it.
What? But they don't know that.
Okay, I mean, fuck it.
I think it's signed. Which I mean, she might be famous by now. I don't know. That was like 8 years ago.
It's a dope painting.
Yeah. Which I mean, you can see in the video if I ever upload it. It's been featured in 99% of episodes.
Yeah.
And most people probably won't even know what we're talking about
No,
because we haven't referenced it in a while, but it's been here every time.
Yeah, that Joker painting's
See?
a staple.
Yeah, it is a staple. But anyway, so that's your number one.
That's my number one. Just insurance fraud for
Insurance
rich
fraud.
people. Like
Okay.
help rich people commit insurance fraud, and that's probably the easiest way.
Well, that's like a lot of people with vehicles around hurricanes, right?
Hey,
If it's got a note, let it float.
baby. Just park that bitch right by a lake.
Dude, did we talk about on the pod before the funniest thing I like? I mean, it's not that funny, but it is. The flood of 2016, my boat neighbor, he had a DUI, so he had a blower in his truck. Have we been over this story?
No.
So he lives on this boat and his truck was parked out front. He wakes up while the water's like coming up fast. And he had got hammered drunk the night before. So he goes, jumps in his truck to crank it, to move it. But he can't crank it because he's still drunk from the night before. So he has to sit there and watch his truck sink because he's too drunk to crank it. Just an all-time.
That's great.
An all-time move, dude. It's like, bro, he's like, dude, I was eating so much bread trying to get soak up all the alcohol in it.
That's not gonna do anything.
Exactly. I was like, dog, I don't know what to tell you, bro. I mean, it's in your lungs. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
He had to sit there and watch his truck sink, dude, because he couldn't blow under whatever it was.
Damn, how do you not talk a heaping amount of shit at that time?
He was hurt enough, dog. You know?
Dude, if that had been me, I'd have pulled up the Titanic music with the guys playing the violin.
Yes. All right, so that was your number one.
That was my number one.
All right.
Insurance fraud for rich people.
My number one, I got 23andMe.
Yeah.
So this is always my beef, right? Well, and especially, which I know we mentioned this as well in the other episode, I got 23andMe for dogs because you have to send a picture of the dog with it. That's absurd.
Yeah.
If they're testing the blood, what does it matter what the dog looks like?
Right.
If they know with the evidence from the DNA, sending the picture is only proof that it's a lie.
Yeah.
They're just looking at it saying, this looks like a mix of this, and this.
Like, I want to
And
prove this
ain't
wrong.
nothing you can do to prove it wrong.
I want to prove
Yeah,
this
you get
wrong.
a purebred that has papers and you send a picture of a different dog in with its blood
Like, I want to get
or its saliva, whatever it is you send.
like we do 23andMe. I'll send my stuff in, and then you do 23andMe. But I do this stuff for you. I spit in the thing for you, and you send it under your name.
Yeah.
And see if it's 100% match.
Okay, so no, this is my whole beef with 23andMe, right? Okay. Also, for one, you got to figure it's a large database for DNA at this point.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Right. But also, so if you go back 1,000 generations, right? We're all 100% African,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
If you go back one single generation, we're all 100%, not all of us, but I'm saying like you, I, everybody we know, 100% American, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you're only going back one generation, our parents are from America, so we're 100% American.
Yeah.
You go back 1,000, our ancestors all from Africa, so we're 100% African.
Okay.
So where do they draw the line? Did they draw it 200 years ago? Did they draw it 500 years ago? Did they draw it 1,000 years ago?
I see what you're saying now. Okay. You're explaining that all wonky just now. Now I know what you're saying.
It's pointless. It's a pointless.
I mean, you go back far enough. We all come from
Africa.
Yeah, we all come from the northern part of Africa.
Exactly.
Cradle of civilization.
If you go back to our parents, we're 100% American.
Go to their grandparents, 100% American.
So I always say I'm 25% Hungarian because my grandpa on my dad's side is full blood Hungarian. When I say full blood, I just mean his parents are from also Hungary who I believe their parents were from Hungary, but their parents were who knows where.
All this Hungary shit reminds me of that video of your little brother at the
At the
Hungarian
Hungarian harvest dance?
Yeah,
Dude, that's one of the GOAT videos.
that
I have.
really is.
He's 9 years old, just off the cuff. The lady says, "What do you want people to remember from your performance tonight?" That I look good.
That shit was probably one of the best.
It's one of my proudest moments, honestly.
Dude, that's one of the best videos I've ever seen. Like that's like on news and shit.
Just,
Like this, and this
he
kid
was on the news.
he was just feeling himself that night. Like I just want to look good.
But no, so that's my whole beef with 23andMe, right? They tell you your ancestry, but what does that even mean?
And why do you care?
Right. I just want to know. I wanted to say this is from 1,000 years ago. Okay, cool. You can trace me back to there. You can tell my DNA from there. Cool. But what does that mean? Anything?
Yeah.
I don't even know. Does it like
what do I do with that information?
Well, people have an identity crisis and want to figure out like, oh, what are my roots? Who cares?
And then you see people who like, hey, you're related to so-and-so. Cool.
Well, okay.
Like I'll never forget my sister did that shit. And because of that, we had to do a fucking family reunion. Boy, I was pissed.
Oh, but no, so there are different things, right? Like certain people are known. I don't know. Maybe it's just because we're from the Hungarian settlement. Like there's this stereotype around the area that the Hungarians were like hardworking people.
Mm-hmm.
And just so happened that the Hungarians from the area are the more successful opposed to all the redneck white trash. so I do like the distinction separate from that. I'm not the same as them, you know?
Yeah.
But at the same time, if you look back 27 generations ago, who cares? You know?
It is what it is.
But anyway, so that's my number one, 23andMe.
All right.
Rundowns.
Number 10, I got a social media app that kicks you off at a certain age. 9, Red Zone, but for other sports. 8, a store that exploits astrology people. 7, target overly political people and get donations for a cause you know they'd get upset over. 6, vapes for Sims. 5, beat kids in online video games for their parents. 4, a review bomb firm. 3, professional ex-harasser. 2, an influencer store. And number 1, insurance fraud for rich people.
All right, my number 10, serving sizes. 9, most supplements. 8, obscure subscription-based services. 7, porn or prostitution. 6, selling aftermarket extended warranties. 5, sell your organs. 4, extreme veterinarian diagnoses. 3, phony job listings. 2, tech startups. And number 1, 23andMe.
Yes.
Thursday come back for
cover songs.
Yes. I got a banger of a list.
I do too. I love my list.
I got a weird feeling we're gonna have the same number 1.
Okay.
There's almost no way we have any of the others, but whenever I made this list, I was like, okay, I think this has got to be an automatic number 1. And there's 1,000% chance I missed a bunch of good ones that you remembered and vice versa.
Okay.
Just because it was impossible. How do you remember? There's a billion cover songs.
And they're all great. I love cover songs.
Yeah. Why would you do one if it wasn't good?
That's like one of my favorite subgenres.
Yeah, because I mean, why would you produce a cover?
Because usually people who do cover songs are already a good band covering a song that's already a banger.
Right. And a lot of my ranking had to do with if it was such a good cover that you didn't even realize it was by somebody else kind of situation. But anyway, all right. So yeah, see y'all Thursday. Till then, peace.